live at Jackson's Acoma with Groovy Landon Vannata. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, good. It's a nice Saturday. You?
Yeah, just finished a lot of hard work, so feeling that.
How many more days of hard work?
Well, we got 2 weeks to the fight,
So
13 more days.
13 more days. Do you continually work and train as hard every day in lead up, or is there a couple days where you taper off before the fight?
Nah, we definitely taper off during fight week, so I'll train for another hard week, and then we taper off in fight week. But we still go hard, but not as much volume, not as high of intensity. We taper it down as we get close to the fight and we wake up.
And jumped ahead of myself because September 29th, you're going to see Landon, 28th, sorry, Copenhagen. Thanks for laughing at me, Nick. Nicker's always there for the great criticism. But you're going to go out to Copenhagen, taking on Marc Diakese, UFC Fight Night. So give us some thoughts on the matchup, on the fight.
I mean, I'm pretty stoked about it, you know. He's another great martial artist, very explosive, very dangerous fighter, good stand-up guy. You know, we've watched a lot of tape. We prepared very well. I'm in amazing shape right now. My technique is solid, offensively, defensively, on the feet, on the ground, everything in between. And I just feel ready to go.
Not even specifically Marc, but just with how many bodies there are in the lightweight division, are you, when you're watching guys and watching fights, are you thinking about taking on each kind of competitor, or there's so many guys you wait till there's a name before you're focusing on
I try to watch most of the lightweight fights, man. Like, I really enjoy watching people in my division and seeing, like, mentally stacking myself up comparatively towards them.
And talking about that, what have you seen that you feel you need to do to get to that top level, get back to those big fights that we saw you in?
Just keep doing what I'm doing, man. Keep doing what I'm doing. You know, my skill set's where it needs to be. I had to take a lot of hard losses, go through some adversity to get where I'm at now, and I feel very confident in my skill set at the moment. And I'm just gonna go out there and get a couple wins.
How nice was it to get a finish after, was that 4, 5 in a row that were very close decisions? So was it nice to just get a finish and all?
Yeah, man, it's great. It's great to go out there, get a finish, not take any damage. You know, first round finish, dominant performance, and yeah, it was awesome. Like, that's what we all train for. That's what we all like to see. Like, we're all ready for war. We don't like going to war. We like going in there and being dominant.
What was that like though? Because you did go to war, like you said, 4 times in a row. What does that do as a martial artist for you?
It just teaches you a lot of lessons. You know, those wars, man. It's like how to put this. It's like being thrown into a ton of adversity at once and then having to grow a lot from that. You learn a lot from that.
In that same note, because those fights were so close, is it hard to dissect areas in there where you're like, man, maybe I did, but you know, there's draws, there's stuff like that where it's not like a full blown out loss where you can look at a lot of things to work out, I feel, when it's a close decision. Or is there?
Yeah, there's always, man. Even off wins, there's still a lot of things. But yeah, even off those draws, yeah, there's a lot, man. Like the Bobby Green fight, great lesson. Don't fucking take your foot off the pedal in the last 10 seconds of the third round, because I got rocked in the last 10 seconds of the third round. Lost my round. There's always things to do.
And with the last fight, it was a first round finish and a submission. So we got to see the ground game put on display. Was it a point where you felt comfortable using it in the octagon, the opportunity, or was it a mindset change to implement using your grappling?
Well, for that fight, it's because we knew this guy was like 6'4", lanky as hell, and one of Anderson's training partners, Anderson Silva's training partners. So we knew his striking was going to be, decent. So just didn't want to be there in the first round with a guy in his first fight in the UFC who's going to come out. He's probably going to be super aggressive. He's not going to be very calm. I'm not trying to stand on the feet with a guy who's coming out with throwing everything out the gate and he's got deep striking. So I was like, let's take him down the first round. Where am I going to look at? And it just turned out the way it turned out.
This game is such a daily grind. You're in here in the gym having your good days and the bad days. So, and generally people look at, you having momentum as just your last couple of fights. So does like a win catapult that momentum, or does it not even matter because it's more of how the rhythm of camp is going, you feel momentum?
I think it's compounded, it's both. Definitely get momentum through camp, through good training sessions, through seeing that you're in shape, seeing the technique improving throughout your training, and you also get momentum through your fights, through your wins.
So was it a confidence boost? Getting your hand raised, getting the finish?
Oh, yeah. No doubt. And also, it takes a lot of pressure off. Being 0-2 and 2 in 4 fights puts a lot of pressure. Like, well, if I lose this one fight, man, keep that going.
So now you feel a little bit of breathing room?
I got 3 fights left in my contract right now. I'm left with some more breathing, not as much pressure on my shoulders.
Now, you were a little bit of a different case. Did that pressure kind of come a little later towards those 4 fights because you are a guy that's in talk for the bonuses, for the fight of the night conversation, and it's been such entertaining batch. You could almost say a guy like that, with what we've seen with the organization structure, is a little more safe than a guy that's getting knocked out 4 fights in a row.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, but I came off that fight with Bowler, with draw. That was my last fight in my contract, so I had no idea what he was doing.
So was it a relief that they did want to bring you back?
Yeah, for sure.
And how did that help you to, almost free up and be able to focus again? Did it? Having that,
Yeah, I mean, just keep doing what I was doing, man. It's like, it didn't take, I don't know, it didn't really change much.
All right. And you've kept doing what you're doing, but you have changed up what you've been doing. We're in a different place now, 2nd fight in a row, back here training out of this gym, so 3rd fight. How has that changed just your rhythm and your feeling? Has it got you back to, some of those older days when we did see you doing a lot more individual work by yourself and just some of those early days?
Nah, man, we're grinding here, I enjoy the people I'm around. We're creative together, we work hard together, very productive together, and there's the old school vibe of being in the same facility and going to work and knowing you're going to have hard rounds every day, but it's a totally different vibe in the people that we have around and the way that we go about it.
And some of the nuts and bolts, what did you feel needed to change about what you were doing in preparation?
Definitely had to fix my cardio and definitely had to fix my basics. Had to go back to the basics. Had to go solidify the foundations, make the fundamentals solid, and build from there.
When you score a knockout like you did at John McDessie, when you're having these wars, and I know you said that you'd like to have an easy night, but I've also heard some people say, it's kind of highs and adrenaline rushes can become addictive. Did you almost get too much into your striking at a point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love that.
And what did that take to kind of even things out more?
Took a couple losses. Yeah, I lost to David Dana, a great striker. That's when I was loving my striking. How to use my wrestling more, how to use my grappling, how to diversify my game a little bit more. And yeah, I would have been probably been a different outcome in my life. But because I was so much into that one aspect of the game, I kind of cornered myself.
And then how has that changed your approach now?
I was just expanding.
So you feel yourself, and even in training, are you seeing it? Are you, I guess, doing more things, utilizing more tools?
Wrestling a lot more, grappling a lot more.
Do you feel there could be some parallels with that same sentiment between Marc Diakese and yourself? I think we've seen him pull out some takedowns here in his last couple of fights.
Yeah,
where he also did the same thing.
Grappling a little more. He gets to the back really well, which is actually kind of interesting how he does it. I don't know how he does it. But he's definitely matured a lot because he lost a couple fights, 3 fights in a row. So he slowed down a little bit, matured a little bit, calmed down, evolved his game. He's a better martial artist than he was when he came in.
So from almost a couple fights ago, if it was you two meeting up, we could probably expect a really frantic, chaotic kind of pace. You think this one will be a lot more technical?
Definitely.
And as a chess match, how excited are you for this one? Looking at what you've done in the studying in lead up to seeing what Marc does.
I'm excited to see what he's going to bring out. I know he'll come with some new stuff that we haven't seen yet. I'm sure he'll change his game up a little bit to prepare for this. So I'm excited to see the stuff that I know he's going to do, and also get in there and be able to dissect the new things that he's going to do out there.
And then one more thing on the mental side, like how you feeling? How you doing? How's the positivity doing?
Great. not everything's positive, but life's good, man. Life is good, training's good. We get a great mental coach. Just in a good place. Ready to go.
Awesome, sir. What's the message for the fans, for the supporters?
Enjoy the damn show.
Awesome. I always enjoy the interviews. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching.